Dwane, you had warned about lack of intensity or focus given the circumstances. You must have been disappointed at what you got.
Totally disappointed. Just in our focus in the first half. It started in the first half, and it, lack of transition defense, lack of guarding your yard in a one-on-one situation. I think we went in thinking it was going to be an offensive battle. We get, not guarding our guy, we get our points and not guard our guy at the other end. So it started in the first half. I think we had 3 buckets where they just go by us when we're jogging back defensively. And one thing, win, lose, or draw, the one thing we got to do is establish a culture, maintain a culture, and just because you talk about it doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. So that's why I was disappointed. Is we can't let our culture erode by not coming out and performing each and every night.
DeMar was so aggressive in the first half. How much did the foul trouble in the second kind of?
It took him out. I mean, he got in foul trouble. It took him out. He was trying to be aggressive with Reggie Williams, and got in foul trouble. I mean, and that kind of took his momentum away from him because he had it going pretty well, and that happens. But again, it was on all of us. Defensively, we just we allow them to come in, no matter who it is, come in and shoot 50%. That's not a defensive focus.
Their 2 little guards in that fourth quarter sort of gave you guys a little bit of trouble running multiple screen rolls. Just again, bigs not helping.
Well, it's a little bit of everything. Bigs not. We were blitzing a few times to get the ball out of our hands, and it was a little bit of both, bigs and smalls. I haven't seen the film yet, but they're quick. But again, it didn't start in the second half, Doug. It started in the first half. Our lack of focus, our lack of attention to detail, or whatever it is, we didn't have the same thrust as we had in our previous 3 games.
Do you think with Bismack there was any sense of intimidation at all?
No, I don't think that's we weren't intimidated. It's just I thought we were just flat. We just came out flat, and I don't know if we looked at Charlotte's record, and we have no right to do that. And we didn't come out and play with the same sense of urgency that we have in the past few games.
That said, you got it pretty tight there at the end. Leandro got a couple of key, got stripped by Walker, and then had the ball go up out of bounds. Just trying to do a little bit too much, trying to force issues a little bit.
No, but it shouldn't come to that, though, Doug. It didn't start in the I was disappointed in our start, in our disposition in the first half, our focus, and now we try to turn it up in the second half, and you can't do that in the NBA. You can't mess with the game, because when you do that, it comes around and gets you back. So, those plays were big down the stretch, but it didn't start there. That's why I'm not disappointed in that. I'm disappointed the way we approached the game and the way we started the game.
No Bayless in the second half?
I just didn't think he was right. I mean, I probably could have used him in the second half. I just didn't think he was 100%, and didn't want to risk it. And I thought AC came in and got us going a little bit in the first half. What little bit of energy we did have in the first half, I thought AC jump-started us in that stretch.
In that first quarter, it sort of looked like, I know DeMar was going, but Reggie Williams was getting him at the other end. Is it one of those situations I think he got caught up into, let's try to outscore this guy rather than get him stopped?
Well, Reggie hurt us. I mean, and that's where DeMar tried to get aggressive and got a couple of quick fouls on him. Again, it's not only just DeMar, it was all of us. Every player that played tonight didn't come with the same focus to start the game as we had against the other teams.
Did you see what happened there, that play with DeMar when he got caught up with Corey and seemed to collide?
Yeah, it was one of those bang-bang plays at the same time. Officials said they came together at the same time, and that Mageda hit the established position and beat him to the spot. So I have to watch it and see.
Fourth quarter there, from Ed, what'd you make? Guy who's had some ups and downs. Seems like he's on the up lately.
Who's that?
Ed Davis.
Yeah, Ed played. Played with some energy. Played well. Nobody. I don't think anybody played with the same disposition as we have, and that's what we're trying to establish, that consistent disposition for 48 minutes. And we didn't start the game out. We let them get confidence in the first half, and now we're trying to scramble in the second half we can't let that happen.
You talked pregame that losing can become a habit. The way these have gone over the last little while down the stretch plays, maybe we're talking about the first, but is this a concern that it's maybe becoming a habit?
Where you start. If we had to play with the same disposition and same focus we had against the Lakers, losing, whatever you want to call it, you make winning plays to start the game. You don't wait to the end of the game and try to scratch it out and claw back in the game. And that's been happening too much, and we got to start the game that way, especially tonight.